have a lot to talk. It's okay. We can keep it for after meeting or next meeting. We can talk forever. So yeah. So now we're going to have our table topic session. Table topic session is you will see. What else can I say? It's my chipmunk circle, his favorite table topic. When it comes to table topic, he gets so excited, like a little chipmunk, seeing nuts, dancing, bouncing.
I'm excited, but I'm not silly. You're silly.
And our session master is Daniel. Daniel is the one who made the topic investment tonight. Whew. Yeah, it's really immense stuff. Investment. I have to say, like, I know Daniel for a few weeks. Still, never talked to him officially. The only conversation we had last night, I said, hey, your watch looks nice. What was it? I said, it's a Swedish brand, and conversation like that. You don't know each other, but that's okay. I know he loves investments. That's the only thing I'm pretty sure. And I asked him the same question. Love is love, but marriage is an investment. Do you agree with it or not? Wow, surprisingly, he answered me. He said, I agree with it. He agreed with it, even he's not married. He said, love, well, you can fall in love easily, but marriage, well, it's another story. Marriage, you need to put a lot of effort, time in it, and you need to be very careful before you make the decision, right? Just like investment. Because if your partner is a godlike teammate or pig type teammate, that'll make your life totally different. Okay. I actually checked the word 猪队友 if a very pig type because it makes sense for me, but they don't really say pig type, they say jackass, something like that. But yeah, I like pig type. That I like him better than jackass. So that's his answer. Make your decision. Before that, you need to look very careful. You need to, make a lot of research. That makes sense. So we know he's very experienced in investment and what kind of topics, questions he will bring for us. We never know. Uncertain. Remember? Uncertain. That's the key word. And he's still sitting there. I don't know why, because he's going to be on the stage. You know what I'm talking about, you, Daniel? Yeah, get prepared. Come on. All right, now let's welcome Daniel.
Hello, everyone. So, table topic is you can see it's an intermission to warm up for our second meeting. Second half meeting, yeah, and for guests, because I want to give you some explanation about table topic. I'm going to ask some random question about our topic tonight, and I will pick some guest or some member to on stage and answer the question. So you only have the time to think about the answer is when you stand up and walking to the stage. So some people call table topic is thinking on your feet. Okay? And why I'm choosing investment as today's topic is because, as you know, because for this year, no matter is the stock index from Taiwan or US is in the highest index as in the history. So there are many investment chances came out this year. So there are many colleagues just invite me to join some meeting about like cryptocurrency, 加密货币 investment or something like direct sale 直销的 meeting. Okay, so I'm kind of interested about this, but if you are not interested about investment, it's okay. Your answer can relate it to your life, to your family, to your whatever you want to put your effort, to put your time in your life. That's okay. Okay, so let's start with our first question. So the first question is, what is your most successful investment in your life so far? And let's ask Ian, can you? Okay, and you have 1 to 2 minutes.
My God. Regret.
Chicken.
Most successful investment? Well, I would say traveling. Yeah, because I spend a lot of money on traveling. Yeah, I like travel, not because just for sightseeing. It is because it makes me grow from every trip I took. For example, I went to India this year, February, and with my classmate. This is the country I always dream about to visit. But before, when I just talk to my classmates or my friends,
You have 1 minute more.
okay, they say, oh, it's very dangerous, don't go there. And finally this year I made a decision and just invite friends to come visit there. And the most I learned a lot from this trip is from the interaction with the people there and their culture, because they are good at negotiation and flexibility. That is lack of. That is what our society lack of. And I learned a lot, and I put it into my working life, my daily life, and I really enjoy it. So I think this is the most traveling is the most successful investment in my life. Thank you.
Okay, so the second question is a little bit boring, maybe.
Simon.
So this question is for
Mark?
What? Because so the question is, what is your opinion about cryptocurrency, like Bitcoin?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
I help you.
Yeah, we can.
Don't worry.
I thought Aaron's going to answer it. You're not helping him.
Thank you.
It's a very special kind of currency because it's decentralized, and you can send money to anyone without being monitored. So I think it's very special, and it's maybe a future. And also, this kind of currency is not published by a nation or a company. It actually published by the workers. The workers is using mathematics proof. Actually, to generate this kind of currency, you need a lot of mathematics compute, and it's very hard easy to
Gracias,
okay, it's too it's too technical. I don't explain it more. I think it's very special currency, and maybe in the future sometimes we will use this kind of currency instead of NTD or USD, because the current currency manipulated by nation, because the government will print a lot of money, and the free open.
Is that worse for
So it's times up.
Okay. Actually, it's quite great. In this short time for this kind of explanation. Yeah, that's already outstanding work.
Okay, the next question is more easier. Okay, so the question is, if you have 1 million new Taiwan dollars, what would you invest for? Okay, and Candice.
Well, if I only got 1 million,
Only.
because I like to travel, so 1 million for me is just only. Yeah, I have no clue because the distance is just too short, so I can't figure out the others. But I only think about I will spend money on travel too, because I love travel, so I will maybe just travel around the world, and maybe it's a poor travel, but I will try my best to step on every nation as I can. And that is the only answer I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and the next question is more not related to real financial investment. And the question is, if your parent asks you to marry someone who you don't love, but he or she is very rich, would you take this as an investment and accept it or not? So far.
Very rich.
How rich?
Old this lady.
How old?
Younger than you.
Say this.
Seriously. That's some offer. I have no chance to accept, because I believe that is not how marriage should work. Marriage is not like a trade, not supposed to, and no one should ever consider marriage as a investment. Although I'm not considering marriage as a pink bubble, but investment is a absolute overkill. Besides, I don't feel like my parents will bring up this kind of proposal.
1 million.
1 million
1
NT
billion.
dollar
Billion,
or
1 billion.
billion. My face is protesting. No, seriously, I'm not going to accept this because I believe that money is something you need, of course, but it's also something you can make from, and you don't have to consider romance to be an investment just to get money. It make your relation way too cheap, and I believe that's not only me. No one should ever accept this kind of offer. Thanks you for this terrible question.
Okay, so my final question is your answer. You don't have to relate it to financial exactly. You can relate it like how your family or your friends. Okay, so the question is, what is your strategy for investment in your life? What is your strategy? Okay, and Yo-Yo.
Oh.
Strategy. I'm the LE, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I too.
Oh, yeah.
So many free members there.
What's my strategy about investment? This is really a difficult question. In my mind, I don't really think there's anything called investment because I do anything as my wish. Because I want to do, so I do it. If I don't want to do it, and there's something better after this thing, usually I won't do it because of the return. So I do it because I will learn something in the process, or I'll be happier or be willing to do it, so I do it. So I don't think there is anything called investment in my dictionary. So this is really a difficult question. And if there's anything, I think it's the benefit from this, the effort I made. Maybe not the result. Maybe it's the effort I made. I will learn something. Then that is my concept about investment. Yeah, tabletop investment.
Okay, and my suggestion for investment, like if your friends or your colleagues told you it's a very good opportunity and ask you to invite you to understand it, and I think my opinion is you can understand and realize the content or what they are doing, but before you really put your money into lab project or anything, you need to evaluate it very carefully, and this is an ability everyone should learn in your life. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I just suddenly realized why Daniel Huang was sitting on his seat for a long time not getting up, because I missed a paragraph of his answer of my question, which is very important. Okay, very, very important. So he said, like, even most of people know, most of people understand, you need to look carefully before you invest. But love makes people blind. Oh, another point. Love makes people blind. He said, unfortunately. He used unfortunately to describe this condition. And last sentence.